Oh, I forgot to change that. Let's do that pretty quickly. And my computer doesn't explode before it. There we go. Hello, hello, welcome once again. Let's start the mess that I call a stream. For better or for worse, here we go. Okay, let me get this going alright. Try. Here we go. Let's see how it actually ends. Or it actually starts. Which is the correct one? I'm actually not 100% sure. Let's see how it actually ends. Or it actually... What should I play today? I feel like a Nico if I go support. I've been having a lot of fun with a Juani if I go jungler. Probably Sigs if I go mid. ADC, probably Twitch. I actually had a lot of fun with Real too, so those are two possible options. Top, I will go Ornn. It's been really a good while since I went Ornn. I really do like to play him a little bit more than I have been doing. Hi Jenny, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's actually taking a little bit longer than I expected. Obviously, as soon as I try to say something, it actually happens. That's great. That's about how life normally works, at least. Probably shouldn't be there. If I'm completely honest with you. Probably didn't appear. Either way, it's probably gonna be fine. I already said I was gonna go Nico anyway, so I will follow my own decisions and motivate them no matter what, excepting for really specific decisions that may change the whole situation, including a really bad matchup. Jeez. I don't want to see Lux. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't want to see Lux. Hello, thank you for joining. How's life? Any wins, any loses? Anything interesting? I actually been quite busy myself. Been trying to organize things a little bit. Far from my bed. My bed's still a mess. But I'm getting to that eventually. But I'm happy. I'm finally going back to classes and, you know, just having some fun there, here and there. And yeah, sure, Wolf. I can give you my space. As I said before, I think I already know what I'm gonna play, but I wanna see a few of the enemy decision before I do so. That and the fact that our team is heavily reliant on AP right now, so maybe something, either a tank or some AD will be helpful. Nautilius could be pretty fun. Yeah, that could actually go pretty well. Should I? I do want to go Nico, but... Nah, let's go Nautilius and go fully support for once. It's gonna give a different feeling, and I definitely went against my own wishes, but should go well enough. Aurora, that's good. Shield Bash. That's cool. Conditioning, pretty important. Tenacity and Triumph. Which pretty much means I should probably focus on this one. That's gonna help me a little bit more. I guess slow is always great, I'm not gonna deny that, but I wanna just fully be a tank. I think that's a little bit more important for this situation. Hello, thank you for joining in. So what are your expectations of this game? I see it as it can go pretty well. We actually balanced our team quite a lot. I probably could have gone Nico or Cillian without that much trouble, but I still think I chose correctly. I can stall the enemy pretty easily if I actually go fully tank. Sona can be annoying, but I can play this pretty well. At least I want to believe. And Kindred is probably the jungler, but I've seen too many weird things. As I probably already said a while ago, I had a Nico playing jungler. That was a pretty funny one. For the fact that we actually won that game, but then again, we were silver to begin with, so I don't think that's that much of a surprise at that point. I also had what it was a Sion and what a Sion ADC, and I think it was a Leona support or something along those lines. It was a pretty interesting bot lane. Okay, let's try to help a little bit other lanes. Probably will do decent. As soon as I feel confident that my ADC can play around by himself a little bit on lane, I probably will go try to help other lanes if necessary. But probably not actually gonna happen. So are you guys excited for any new games on Friday? There's people who start playing the Sonic game, which I heard could be pretty decent because it's the first multiplayer Sonic game in a while. And then Mario is coming on Friday, the Spider-Man game's coming on Friday. That's quite a few games actually. It's pretty nice. It's fine. Oh yeah, the sound announcers, whatever. Well, it actually doesn't show I'm there, so it could actually be good for me in a sense. Yes, I'm trying to pay attention to that, I promise. That and the fact that I'm trying to see about the costume announcers. Oh wait, that's because we're in World. I completely forgot about that. So they're having the World announcer right now, if I'm correct. It will be a pretty interesting thing to have different voices for announcers. I will actually pay Riot points for that. Mostly for the fact that I get them for free every month. But still. Okay, let's get this going. As I said before, I don't think the enemy is actually gonna... There we go, that's enough damage to that. I'm definitely turning off this light, it's too much for my face right now. Quite almost elytra, gives me headaches. Oh yeah, don't worry. I was expecting the Sona to be there. If it was anything other than the Sona, I would be a little bit more worried, but you know, I'm a tank. I can probably take a hit or two from Sona without really having to worry that much about it. Maybe I do have too much confidence. We will see about that in a second or two. And I have terrible aim. Probably not great. See, that would have been a great time for me to have my Q. But oh well. Don't cry over spilt milk. It's really been a while since I played Nautilus. He is a good freaking stun, but it can only... Yes, I know. I'm just waiting. Hit the big minion. I know. Don't worry. It's all but part of my plan. Oh, hey, that was a little bit more than I expected. I will take into account that I forgot I still didn't have my E. Probably being able to slow down the enemy a little bit more. That, and I didn't pay attention to how many actual feathers the enemy had around. I actually had at least 6 that actually hit me face front. Just to give an idea. And maybe part of the reason that I'm kind of behind. Oh well. Okay, just do the last hits, don't worry about anything else, and try to get your level up to standards. Other lanes seem to be doing a little bit better at least, so that's good. Just try to make sure not to die next time, and boots definitely help. I'm mostly just waiting for the ADC to come here and take the last hits. Oh, I didn't expect you to do that. Oh well, you can have that one. Sorry about taking your minions. But oh well. We'll pay a little bit more attention now. I really keep getting well, I tried to help you there, but at that point I really didn't have a way to, sadly. I threw everything I had. Hey, so for this one, I'm probably going for Locket Solari. Try to make sure that the allies stay alive because I don't feel confident on my own stuns at the moment. So I'm going Solari to make sure that I can help myself and the allies. At least tank 1 or 2 hits, bare minimum. Oh hey, that actually went perfectly fine. I'm on my way there. I definitely gonna give credit to the jungler. She is doing extremely great. Oh well, so he is the same level as I am right now. Actually higher than me. But I think that's better than me being higher than him, so let's have it that way. Where you going? Do need a ward there whenever possible, thank you. Biggest problem still the same, her. He does a little bit less damage oh wow. I didn't expect him to come here, but I actually was able to solve that a little bit nice. Yes, he stole my ulti, but he also lost my ulti as quickly as he got it. So I really cannot say that he actually gained that much from that. I didn't even lose that much mana at the end of the day. Just need like one more minion per se. Okay, that's that. Yeah, they move a little bit out of the way. Not much I can do. Okay. A few more seconds before I can actually do anything about this. My ulti is great, but I still gotta be careful about the enemy's ulti. It's pretty dang annoying. And I'm pretty sure she actually does it on purpose, but she definitely has a pretty decent amount of feathers always on the map. Yeah, sure. I heard you, I saw you. There's no reason for me to back right now. But I can get the difference in experience now. There we go. We should be perfect now for me to enter. I don't want to throw my ulti first because knowing them, they're gonna use their ulti to escape mine, and that's gonna make the whole situation even more difficult to play around. Still pretty far away from what I'm being trying to do, but I can make it work. And if anything, I only need this one here, and I will get that. Yep. Perfect. I try to keep it this way. And probably gonna be able to take this, which reminds me that the enemy's not like here anymore. I wanted to do that, but I didn't want it to get stuck in her ulti there of all places. It will have ended pretty badly if I'm completely honest with you. But oh well. Oh well. Ooh, I'm actually quite happy that I missed that, if I'm completely on, because I didn't expect him to appear there. And that would have screwed me quite a lot more than I would have gave it credit for. It did actually use flash. It's not perfect per se, but there we go. Now I'm definitely leaving this because I'm in no condition to fight. I don't have any mana left at this point. But I have a pretty decent amount of gold now. There we go. Perfect for the next fight. Didn't go as well as I anticipated, but still went pretty dang well. And do gotta say to be careful, because you may have a pretty decent amount of damage, but you don't have that much defense, do you? He may barely survive. He did survive. Cool. And actually, Sona didn't ever use her ulti, did she? No, I'm pretty sure she actually didn't. I didn't want Darius to die there. I was pretty confident he was gonna stay alive after that. Okay, Gene went back and probably finished buying his first item. Nope. But he's pretty close to whatever the hell he's buying. Hello, thank you for joining. How's life going? How do you think this game's gonna end? I have high expectations for it. I like how it's going, but you know, I always like to ask other people's opinion. I knew that was gonna happen, and that's part of the reason I tried to get out of the way. I knew she was just gonna try to throw all her feathers into my face there. Oh well, that didn't work as planned, but still could have been worse. Should I get even Shroud? Or this? I don't know. I want to go for this one. I just think it's better in general. Well. I just want to keep the Jin alive. That's about it. Also, hi Omar. It's been a while. How you been doing? I'm finally starting classes again next week. I'm quite excited and sad about it at the same time. How's being your games? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. If anything, I'm actually quite excited about the games that come this Friday, like I was saying. I do want to play the Mario Wonder quite a lot. Okay, gonna one of those. I really hate my dang. Oh well, dang it. That didn't work as anticipated. That's too bad. Oh well, that's still going pretty well for us, even if I die, it's only me who's dying, so it's definitely not bad. I do need the Mercury boots because Saya is definitely doing a lot of damage to me, but my biggest problem is still the stunts. And I actually mean that. It probably would. I'm not gonna deny you that. I'm not gonna deny you that. It probably would have been better. I was thinking more about keeping my ADC alive than doing more damage. You are probably correct about that. I count that as a win. But I still kind of prefer more to do damage to the to keep my allies alive more than it is to help them do damage. Also, I will not deny that more damage will have helped us quite a lot. We are doing our job. We may not be winning at 10 out of 10, but still not that far away if I'm completely honest with you. I keep dying pretty dang easily to the enemy most of the time. Oh well. Let's get Seke Convergence. Actually, maybe Tormil will be better first. No, for now, let's just get a cloth armor because that's the only thing I can actually buy right now. Also, Song of Noon is coming 1st of November or something along those lines. I'm pretty excited about that game too. Also, not really much to do with what we've been talking about, but there's supposed to be a new Dragon Ball series that is coming next year. Oh well, that Garen tanks a lot more damage than I first expected. Really? Anima? I swear it was Daiba or something like that. Daima. Yeah, Daima. D-A-I... But the concept looks pretty interesting because it's a more fleshed out GT in a sense. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be good or bad until I actually see it in action, but it looks pretty interesting. Plus, Rising of the Shield Hero is also getting its third season eventually. That is, in fact, another thing I'm quite excited about. Yep, making sure it doesn't escape, which is a good start on itself. I was just gonna try to escape that way. I'm pretty dang sure about that. I'm gonna leave her there because I knew that she's gonna do something along those lines. That Garen knew when to run. That Garen definitely knew when to run. And Evelyn probably should go back to base before Dragon. Thank you, I take that. I will go put a few wards. Because it's probably gonna be a good idea, you know. Ah, god dang it. She actually escaped too freaking easily there. And that's the enemy jungler dead. Pretty much as soon as Dragon was about to start, which gives us a little bit of a... Not the biggest, but a little bit of a... I don't know what the Jin was doing there. He's one of our main damage. That and Darius is all the way in top to begin with, so you know. I've been saying that quite a while ago, if I'm honest, but you do you. Uh, I'm gonna get this first. After that, I'm gonna get the Tormill and the Night Bow. Gonna make sure that that guy actually stays alive. Like they will literally have to pass over my dead body for them to get in, or at least that's my plan. That actually, that means I'm probably not getting Tormill then. I'm probably gonna get Force of Nature to make sure that I actually get some magic resistance, because right now I really don't have any of them. What are you running that way, dude? Also, Darius, that's a bad entrance. No pun intended, but that's... Well, that is a fight that it's probably gonna end well, but that's kind of that they forced that quite a dang lot. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get, not gonna get Tormill. I'm probably gonna go for Force of Nature, because between Night Bow and Psychic Convergence, I'm getting a pretty decent amount of armor to begin with. Let's all go back. I know I literally just came back from base, but you know. Yeah, supposedly I do have it. I am linked with this guy now. Okay, we may be needing some help here in mid, if I'm completely honest with you. Seems like their power creeping. Well, that's kind of true, but I meant something else. I meant that seems like they're focusing mid. That's probably the correct word. Also, you shouldn't be that close. You should be behind me, not in front of me. And I also will appreciate if Evelyn doesn't go by herself, because that's not going to end well for us. Nope. That's... That's kind of exactly what I was talking about, the fact that we shouldn't be there, but you know, I'm just gonna go try to put a few wards on Dragon and see how that actually goes. I'm not gonna say that was a terrible idea, because we did push quite a lot. Like Darius, they were focusing so much on us there that Darius was able to drop top by himself. Also, no, that's not Evelyn. What was her name again? I completely LeBlanc. Yeah, LeBlanc. Also pretty push quite a decent amount too. So you know, if we just count those two, that's already a pretty decent amount of other things per se. You know, guys, you kind of left me behind there if you didn't notice. I pretty much had two enemies there on my face. Which is kind of funny that they focus so much on me to begin with, but still, probably. I cannot really actually complain, but that's still kind of weird. But oh well, that was. It worked. That's pretty much what I will say. It works. Like we pushed. We got a lot of damage out of that. We got Dragon, and if anything, the only one who died on that fight was me. And I think as a support, that pretty much makes the situation sound like pretty decent. But maybe that's just me, I don't know. Do need to probably get a few things going here and there, but that Garen has too much damage. Yeah, that's the correct word. 2 for 2. Well, he does have Black Cleaver, which makes it pretty obvious of how he can do us that much damage to begin with. But they literally don't have a base anymore if they don't try to protect it right now. Like that tower is almost done by itself. If anything, that's pretty damn funny. Yes, I do believe that's probably a good thing to go try to do. I'm not gonna deny that. I will, in fact, deny the fact that I'm probably Saya has Lord Dominic's regard, which is definitely something that I don't like. But oh well. That went pretty well. Like we have push so much. There was a difference in jungler. Yes, she definitely was a good jungler. The Evelynn was one of the best Evelynns I've seen in quite a while. And I will not only say that because of them. Kind of tired of the whole situation. There we go. To the point that I might as well just throw myself in the middle of tower and try to take as much damage as I can about the whole situation now. There we go. Also, I do believe that the jungler wasn't that great. I still don't know why they were so eagerly focusing me. That is the one thing I don't understand. What do you think, Omar? Any particular reason that they will have been focusing me so much in this game? Because I swear they had the opportunity of killing pretty much everyone first and they always went for me. I know I'm probably not as tanky as I wanted to believe I was, but I was still pretty much just stuns and tanking damage the whole game. And even then I really didn't do that well stunning the enemy. But oh well, Evelynn definitely gets great shot calling. I don't think that much, if I'm honest with you. We're playing on silver, so it's probably not that expensive. Most is gold. Anything more than that, yeah, he's gold 4. Let's see how the next one goes. I'm probably gonna go Neeko on the next one. I actually want to try Sejuani support, but something's telling me not to do so. I feel like she should do well. You know, she has a good stun, she's a good tank. I think she can do well in general, but I actually don't know if it will be as good as I anticipated. Kinda will be just one of the bigger problems, to be honest. Should be fine, probably. Doesn't matter because I'm going jungler, so I'm definitely going Sejuani on this one. Either that or Nunu. Saki is also pretty good. Should get to try out a few more options eventually, not today. I don't want to see a Rengar. Hecarim actually. Haven't actually seen one of those in a while, but something tells me that I don't want to see Hecarim on this game. That is the only thing that I actually remember. Either way, someone else banned Rengar too, so let's see how it goes. Hello, thank you for joining. How's life? How's been your guys' game? Any good, any bad?
Trust nothing but your strength.
Let's see, let's go with Cheap Shot. I think that will be a little bit better. I like how our team looks. We definitely need a little bit more of actual damage. Well, Illaoi does have a lot of damage, but we're gonna need a pretty good ADC. Probably gonna have to go help all our lanes. Lucian is gonna have a lot of burst power, so that is something I want to be checking. And Darius can get really annoying if you let him. But if I get my level 3, we could probably get them pretty easily if they don't actually use their flash. So Mira can just take my ulti. I think that's about the only thing she can take off of me. That and her ulti can do pretty decent amount of damage if not taken care of quickly. Lilia, she's someone I actually don't like. Only thing is I want to see what's going to be your ADC. That may be the defining factor of this game. Because we definitely need some range that we are lacking at the moment. Pretty good, pretty good. I was gonna do a decent hit to Darius. Bone plating. Because Darius takes away your healing. Late. Darius takes away the healing. That's one of the biggest things, but with Samir and the other ones. Hey, Fomo. Fomain. I appreciate that. Big meaning to have a few games. How's been yours? How's been your night? Any good games at all? It's actually my second game of the night, so I'm actually been doing pretty well myself. Hey Skyrim. How you doing, Sky? Any good games at all going on? Cool, that's great to hear. I've just been trying to talk to people and, you know, have some fun. I do like our team, I gotta say. It looks pretty balanced. We may be lacking a little bit of range, but we can play around it. Like, we definitely have a lot of engage and tanks in general. It should be fine. They don't actually have a tank. We don't have a lot of magic, yes, but they don't really have a tank, so there's really no reason. We still have a pretty decent amount of burst between all of us. Do gotta worry about that combo between Morgana. Yeah, I was expecting that. I'm not even surprised. Oh well. A little bit of damage is not gonna kill me. You gotta be a little bit careful. What bar? What bar? I don't understand the question. Also, you don't have to write in chat there. You can just write on... Oh, my abilities. It's because of how I put it. Yeah, that... Oh, yeah, you mean that? Yeah, that's because of my stream. I layer a different thing on top. That's the reason it looks like that. It's just to make it a little bit more unique, you know? And I also like it quite a lot. Talking about the KDA things, it's kind of funny because they're supposedly making a boy band now. Last time I heard. The whole idea of that sounds pretty dang funny for me. You gotta go check on top. Yeah, that's kinda how Darius works. You gotta be careful about that one. But oh well. You win some, you lose some. Just try not to get more kills and we're probably gonna be fine. Hey, Sally. He's gonna escape, isn't he? Oh no, he didn't. Oh well, that's kind of more his own fault at that point. I'm honest with you, that really is his own fault. I didn't expect to actually get him there. Oh, come on, that's really rude of you. Ah, well. I'll have to start putting a few more wards there. Let's start a little bit better next time. Let's get boots and one of this. You know what? I'm gonna go steal their jungle at this point. You can have mine for all I care. Yeah, it can get quite weird. I'm not gonna deny you that. Now let's see what we have around on the enemy jungler. If I say you're gonna take my things, I will take your things. Probably fine, don't worry. I have a way of escaping, don't worry. But thank you for the information. I could actually try to fight you, but okay, I probably definitely need to go bot top at this point. I'm gonna go bot right now because that's a little bit closer to me, but I definitely need to go top. And I probably need her to stay a little bit more under tower at this point. I'll put a ward here just to make things sure that they don't start dragging. And wanna do the golems. I'm a little bit far behind in level now, if I'm correct. Not completely, maybe not as much as I thought, but she definitely has a little bit more pizzazz than me at the moment. And bot seems to be pushing quite a lot more than I wanted them to. Okay, going bot. Probably not gonna work as intended, but going bot. And there we go with that. Not perfect, but it will work. I'm still a little bit behind in level, but I'm getting the idea now. Okay. Definitely gonna need the Mercury boots if I wanna fight her. She just slows too damn much. Probably gonna go try to help top, but my first thing will actually be trying to get a little bit more out of my jungle because I've been neglecting them a little bit too much. Hey, on the fact that I don't see Darius anywhere around here, maybe that the Darius is actually doing this. Let's see. I don't want to actually enter the fight if it's... It does, but only for a second, not completely. It's still better to have more tenacity. Ah, god dang it, I didn't actually. They probably do have something there, if I'm completely honest. I'm not gonna get there on time, sadly. I'll be honest with you, it's probably a better idea for me to start doing this than trying to fight that guy. Actually, maybe not completely. I guess I got no idea where the enemy is going. That's not great. Samira is getting a little bit more possessed than I wanted them to. I'm gonna have to go help them. Okay. Do need a few more seconds, and Lilia definitely went and stole my bot. That, or I just did my... I probably just did my birds a second ago. It will be weird for her to steal my birds, but don't steal my red. It's not that I don't want to check, but I don't have a way to check, and I was definitely not throwing myself into that fight. Plus, one dragon is not gonna kill us. Next one, we're definitely not gonna give it to them. I need Illaoi to stay under tower. I'm probably gonna throw this here bot because it's just a little bit nice. That's definitely not great. I'm just gonna throw that there and hope it goes well because... Okay, that wasn't my plan, but definitely works. But now I have enough gold to pretty much get everything I needed to get, so I'm not complaining about that either. I'm gonna get Tormail because, well, a lot of the enemies are getting a lot of heals. I promise you that I'm not waiting until you're close to death to go help you. I promise you that. It just seems that way. don't try to run. Don't try. It actually is worse for us, if I'm honest with you. He doesn't heal if you're closer to him. He heals if you're far away from him. If you don't think you can actually run away from the attack, it's better to actually get closer to him. Lilia is definitely not making this any easier. Just focus the damage on the right one. If you can focus the damage without having to... That's exactly what I was trying to say. You focus too much on the other one. And that's part of the reason that you end up focus on the one that will actually attack you. If you can do damage to both, great. If not, still focus on the one that will actually try to kill you. So I'm kinda gonna go hide a little bit on my jungle. And what I mean with that is that I definitely am behind in doing the jungle. But oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well. Pretty sure that they're somewhere along the lines of here, and I got no way of stopping them. Which is definitely not great, but what can I do? Where? How? I can't fight for Dragon right now. It's not gonna end well. Either way, they already have it. I probably need to go top. Or mid, actually. Either of the two lanes is probably gonna be more important right now than Dragon. Sunfire, I guess, is nice, but I'm probably gonna get frozen hard. At this point, I do recommend changing lanes, if I'm completely honest with you. But I will tell you, my advice is mostly stop focusing. I do appreciate the Leona, if I'm honest. That actually went a lot better exactly because the Leona helped me do it. I'm fine with that. They're starting to do more damage, so I'm gonna go buy a few items to survive them because she is definitely being annoying. We'll go check on Harold because something tells me that there's a good chance that they're about to start doing that. Yeah, I'm pretty dang sure that they're doing that right now. Do not come here. Do not come here. That... And Johnny is pretty much letting the Lucian go everywhere, which is one of her biggest problems right now. Okay, we're doing... Oh, that's pretty dang good. That is definitely great from her. To the fact that... Nah, I'm not gonna get there, but I'm at least gonna get enough gold to buy my next item. Because we definitely didn't get Herald, sadly. See, we're definitely not winning this game. Like, the chances of us winning this game are like 20% at this point. But I will be wrong if I say that I'm not having fun. And that's the reason I'm kind of fan with it. Okay, Darius there. Darius again is just power hitting, you know, that kind of stuff. I actually think I will have a better time against him if I go by myself. Because part of the reason he's so annoying is mostly that he's healing over from attacking multiple people. I'm gonna go check Dragon. I'm probably not gonna get it, but I can go check it at least. She actually got my ulti, so you know, that is something. Vayne is pretty much protecting lane right now. Which kind of makes it so that I'm... Alright, I'm just gonna go back to base. It's just not gonna end well. Well, I could attack it, but I have multiple enemies on my face. Like, we shouldn't be here just watching, you know. Wait, what happened there? I was pretty dang sure I threw my ulti at her. Oh well. And you win some, you lose some. Just letting you know. See, I swear that we had a chance of winning. Because our team actually is pretty good. The problem is that... No, it's not your fault. Don't worry. Like that Darius is 16. And Zamira is also 19. God dang it. Whatever. At this point, I'm not actually trying. I'm just throwing myself up to the wall. I definitely noticed that. I will tell you that much. But oh well. I just noticed she had... That's part of the reason that she was so annoying to actually get. You know, she could fight with the team or without the team. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. I did actually have fun, if that counts for anything. And I do believe that the Bayern deserves the honor more than anyone else on the team. I will say, at least for the Illaoi, that she definitely gotta start worrying more about the enemy itself more than the shadow. That will be the one and only advice that I will give her. Hello, thank you for joining in. How's life? Mine's pretty good. My motto is just try to have fun, be that we win or we lose, because at the end of the day it will still happen. But tell me, if it was you, what would have you done different on that game? Tell me. Fumel? Fumel. I'm just gonna call you Hiding. That's a little bit easier to pronounce. What about you, Sky? What would you guys have done different on that game? Well, good luck. Thank you for watching. It really wasn't, but we just had a few problems. Darius got too fed, and after that Samira was able to get fed too. That was kind of our biggest problem. Well, yeah, that was for bot. For top, what I feel is like Illaoi really... You were still pretty relevant even at the beginning of the game. Don't worry about that. Our team was just not organized, because the few times we were able to do well was because the team was actually playing together. The problem is that there were few times of that. No, she definitely wasn't. And for example, Mid felt like he was just doing whatever he wanted, because there were a lot of times that he could have helped other lanes or at least pay attention to map, and he didn't. But that's just that everyone did a little bit bad. I really don't want to blame someone completely, because I also think I would have been... I could also have done a lot better. I'm not gonna deny that.
Fine. I don't need more enemies.
I will repeat it again. If we were actually playing as a team, we will actually have chances of winning, because we weren't doing that bad. It's the fact that everyone was going by themselves. The few times that we actually played together was the one and only reason the game took so long to actually finish. Because every once in a while we actually got together and decimated the enemy team. But oh well, it happens.
Nico is best decision.
Definitely, I agree on that one. Okay, gotta change my things here. I'm gonna go for this. That is definitely true. Because after at some point I felt like the Illaoi was just throwing herself into the wall more than anything else. She started getting annoying, and I did want to go help her. The problem is that every time I was on my way to help her, she was already dead. Or she had the lane completely pushed to the point that I really could not enter. Like, I did try to go help lanes, but it definitely wasn't easy, sadly. But this is gonna be an interesting game for me. And I at least expect it to go better than the last one. Exactly. And I do give you credit for that. You were quite calm about the whole situation, being that you had that Leona not wanting to play with you. A lot of supports forget that they're a support. That's the whole thing. And I can say that because I'm a main support. And I definitely don't do that. And I mean that with a little bit of condescending. But yeah, it was great talking with you. Again, if you ever want to join again, just follow. I normally try to put streams every once in a while. It's a good way for me. It is. I'm not gonna deny you that. I've been playing Phil mostly to be able to try new lanes with characters that I do know how to use. I do not just go to a random lane and try. Yeah, sure, no problem. Like I say, I normally play around the same time every night, with a few exceptions depending of my health, and maybe I was busy with college or something like that. But apart from those few things, I normally do play around the same time almost every day. So if you want to join me, just send a message. Technically, I have it that I start at 11, but I never actually been able to start at 11. Yes, I noticed that I get out from work at 10. Good luck, dude. Hope it goes well in yours. What do you guys think about it? Then you for next year. That hurt my feelings. Just letting you know that.
Is there a point to this madness, Jinx, or is it just a channel for your pain?
I'm definitely not happy about that. Oh, god dang it. Oh well. Alright, there we go with that. Ouch, that actually hurt my feelings. Well, more than just my feelings, but yeah. That was definitely aggressive. That was definitely aggressive. I really don't have a better way to put that. We went, we fought, we hit, and then we finished. That's about it. I'm not really hiding myself. I swear. I really don't feel like I'm actually hiding myself. Still pretty plain funny just to try. It really depends on how much attention the enemy actually puts. Oh hey. That one pretty interesting. Oh well. I don't know what she got herself into there, if I'm completely honest. That definitely felt a little bit underwhelming in a sense. Either way, let's get a control ward and just keep pushing with what I have right now. It's not over, but she's definitely gonna be annoying later on. Except if she's the semi-low as last game. That actually does happen. I will actually be surprised about it. But oh well. Let's see how she actually goes. Oh well, I actually didn't expect to get that one. They are getting a little bit better at checking my tricks. So I gotta try different tricks. Okay, that one was definitely a little bit bad. I'm not gonna deny that. Kayleen's moving a little bit too much for my liking. She can slow me down pretty damn quickly there. There goes heal. So you know, that's pretty interesting. There we go. So you're saying you're doing well against her? She really does feel like the same Miloi as in last game. And maybe that's just me. Let's try to get that going. I'm still a little bit behind, aren't I? Oh well. I have that and I probably can just get boots. No way I'm gonna be fine for the moment. Probably gonna get another Skaboo, another one of this one's even if I'm not gonna use it right now, and I don't wanna go as a big cannon. Everfrost will be pretty good. And they're telling me Echo Luden will go work away or against them pretty decently. I don't know how to feel about that one, my friend. Bit behind. But I definitely need the gold there. That actually works. And if I'm correct, the enemy did end up using flash. Like Kaylin did in fact use flash there. There we go with that. See, we're pushing this until there's nothing else to push. Which is great. Okay, do push a little bit behind. Rek'Sai is about to get here. I was helping. I don't do damage in that kind of sense. That was to leave. Jinx. That's not the correct way of doing that, my dear friend. I promise you. That's definitely not gonna end greatly for us.
Shut down.
Oh well, I still have my other plans and ideas. And this time I will actually focus on this. Wait, that was me? But I was still transformed? That actually hurts, and I gotta remember I actually don't have that much health. I think I actually only have like 400 health right now. No, don't actually do that. I don't even have half of my health right now. Plus, I really don't think they're gonna push that much on that moment. Now let's get this. I'm gonna start with Shadow Flame. I'm gonna get another one of this ones and that there.
No, Teo, we must be angry now. If Nico becomes Nico, what does she look like?
No puedo, deme un momento. ¿Por qué cree que nada más estoy hablando? Estoy en media batalla. Tome, agámelo. Me están a punto de matar por estar ayudándolo. Bájate y vaya al baño. Eso no lo va a ayudar completamente. Porque usted prácticamente suena como que se acaba de morir y en vez de levantarse se queda acostado. Question. Were you just on a game? Just on a game with Baine and Sihoni plus Leona. And Johnny. Oh well, I'm gonna go check on Dragon. I think that's the most important thing right now. Okay, that shouldn't have worked. That should not have worked. I swear you guys do not pay attention to anything that's happening, do you? Like, yes, I did transform into a minion, but that minion looks so out of place that that should have not actually worked. I will not stay on a fight that I don't believe I can win. Yes, that could have probably ended pretty interestingly. Or pretty badly, depending on... Okay. Now that's... Sadly didn't have a way of saving her there. Oh well. Should be paying a little bit more attention to the situation. Well, half of the reason I actually got hit there was because I wanted to look a little bit different. Okay, that was that I pressed the wrong buttons in the wrong order. Oh, I did get slowed down a little bit more than I expected. I just noticed who has the Eye of Herald. Okay, those two are playing together, and that's definitely not great. Jesus Christ, they are an actual pretty interesting combination. And I also don't really have that much health to begin with, but... do have some damage, I will say that much. And careful with that. Okay, that thing will actually not do damage to tower, I promise that much. We can actually just stop it here. And dragon is pretty much around here, so that is another thing to pay attention to. We'll probably get Morello, just to make sure that the enemy cannot actually heal themselves. Horizon Focus is another one that I'm probably gonna get next. And after that, I'm probably finishing with Morello because it's just gonna help me against, well, Rek'Sai, Laoi. I think even Caitlyn is healing a little bit. Not as much, but still healing a pretty decent chunk.
Sharing memories, colors, feelings is magic.
There we go with that. They did end up stealing Dragon, so I'm not happy about that, but yeah, we can do that. Don't actually do that much damage. Oh, you guys can do that by yourself. I'm just trying to get a tower. And I got myself that. Great. Yeah, he threw. I'm fine with that. I'm getting the attention of the enemy jungler, so I count that as a win. You make it say. I haven't been helping. Good. I'm literally getting the enemy to pay attention to me while you guys finish that. You have the Jinx, you have the Lee Sin, and you have the Shen who do more damage than I do. So actually don't make it sound like I haven't been helping at all. Oh well. We'll probably just go mid for now. I do want to become one of those little guys. It sounds pretty funny. Like my new skin? I don't know why you stayed on under tower, but now you do you. No, I don't even really have to worry that much about gold in a little bit because I'm kind of going to my last. Nope, I'm not getting there. Sorry, dude, but I'm not joining that fight. Oh, I probably need to go check next dragon. And I do want to take off as many of these things as possible because he pretty much has them all around the map. Okay, that's good. And yeah, Morello. Either Morello or Sonjas. Either of the two is gonna be pretty good. I just don't know which one to actually use at the end of the day. I forgot that I actually got quite a few emoticons though of her, so it's kind of funny. Okay, that's going pretty well. I just noticed the Laoi all the way there. Someone should go check on her. She is pretty annoying. Yeah, I know. It's it. The Kalen's probably on the bush. But oh well. John, le dije que vaya al baño. Now you know what? Let's go for something I normally don't play, because it's gonna be pretty funny. Let's see how it actually goes. It can go pretty well or pretty badly. But I do believe at least I should get my gold pretty fast. Alright, that's not I was looking for. We'll just put a ward there for now. Where's the Jinx anyways? Just gotta make sure not to get hit by her tentacles and you're fine. Jinx, that wasn't the best entrance. Probably should get something against that because she. We should. And the problem is that. Well, I haven't died to Liloy. Just been trying to make sure that it's not that easy for them, that's all. Let's shoot, dragon. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, that's a lot more damage than I. Shen actually run. Who guys left me behind there? Just run back. Don't stay there. It's not gonna end well. You guys should not be doing. Leave. Anyway, let's get the power of Elixir for now and worry about everything else a little bit later. I'm gonna go put a few wards over there in Baron just to make sure that they don't actually do it. Also, I definitely feel like that's not the Eloy that. Because if she was, we will have. Like, what's Vladimir doing all the way there alone, dude? Like, what are you? I know why we were fighting there, if I'm completely honest with you. But we definitely gotta drop some things here and there if possible. Oh no, 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 no. I'm definitely leaving. That guy can literally kill me with one ulti right now. And I don't know what Vladimir is planning, but I don't think it's going to grade us at the moment. I will actually buy another item if I lose all the stacks in the Mihaya. But for now, it's working well enough. I do find it funny that he's been fighting about his last item for a while, and I actually been buying potions for a while at this point. Oh, wait, I just noticed how much damage I'm doing. Like, I pretty much take all those things pretty damn quick. Like, what are you guys doing over there? What are you guys doing over there? And then Jinx is also entering there for no particular reason at all. Just leave. Don't start a fight, Jinx. What the hell are you doing there? No, we are pretty much giving them. I don't know what the hell they were planning there. Eh. Stop going alone! What the hell are you doing in the middle of the enemy jungle? Alone. Jinx, why the hell do you stay there alone? Wait, what? I was pretty dang sure that I got them with my ulti there. Ah, but yes, nobody... Yeah, whatever. I don't like Mihajas. I'm just gonna sell it. I'm gonna get Ravagant's dead cap. Okay. I still do more damage to you. Okay, if it gets down to it, I'm just gonna get Void Staff. That way I can actually demolish the enemy team. Let's see what's her... Alright, maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but... do say whatever you want. See, if we play together, I'm pretty sure we can get them. Taste of Blood, huh? Ah, that's good. No, I have not forgotten the map. That's the reason I went back, so that we don't lose towers. The problem is that Shen was again going by himself. Took too long to actually use his ulti. And that definitely screws over a lot more than... And obviously, instead of getting closer to me, you do get farther away from me. Which is definitely not something that I actually appreciate at all. Also, she probably already has... No, don't even try to fight her there. Veigar's alive. I should probably go check that if I'm completely honest with you. And I'm definitely getting Void Staff. Because I'm not doing damage against this guy at all. Renekton and Illaoi just have too much. Too much actual defense. Okay, that's going good. I got no idea where Vladimir's going. But apart from that, we're doing pretty damn good. Will not join that fight if not necessary per se. Yeah, that went pretty good. And the fact that I, as a support, actually have... Oh. Well, that was a fun game, and a lot of people may believe that I could have done better, which is probably right. I could have done better. But I enjoy my time as a support. Also, I don't know if I can actually call that support, if I'm honest with you. I don't know, we'll give it to the Vladimir. I don't know, probably. Actually, most of them did pretty decently, I will not deny that. It was still a pretty good game no matter what. And hey, I got an S+. And I believe I did pretty darn well. Mastery 7 may not be that far away anymore. That's pretty good. I may actually get a skin tomorrow, but for today, hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for watching me. Hope you come again. We can talk about whatever you want. And do have a good night, people. Bye.